Do you ever feel like you don't want to put on a full face of makeup, but even if it's light coverage, but you still want something on so that you have some color? So maybe you're going to the grocery store, or I even do this for work a lot of the mornings. I will just use my bronzer and a lip and cheek and maybe a little bit of concealer on my nose and some setting powder, and I will just use that. So let me show you. So I'm gonna start with my bronzer, and I'm gonna use my blush and bronzer brush. If you don't have one of these yet, after you get your initial 3D brush, I would upgrade to this because this is a fun brush, and I like to use the two brushes. So I will just go in and get some bronzer on my brush, and this is cream foundation, cream bronzer. So I will just, some people like to do the bronzer with their finger to place it. I just like to use, it's hard to look in this mirror, I just like to use the brush. So I'll just go up kind of on my cheek and cheekbone here. You can even put a little down here. So pretty much bronzer is going to go anywhere where you would get a tan or where you would get a sunburn. So do you see the difference there that it made? It already brightened that side up. So then I'm just going to go in with my blush, and the blush I'm using is Madrid, and I am going to put that on the blush side of the brush, and I'm just going to tap it in there a little bit, and then I'm going to place that up on the cheekbone there. You can also place this with your finger, like so, and then blend it out with the brush or stipple, however you like to do it. I will go in and kind of blend out so there's no harsh line, so it kind of blends in a little bit with my face. And do you see just what that brought to my face? I mean, it already looks like I have a facelift, or I mean, it just lifts that side of the face nicely. So I really like to do that in the mornings. And then I'll also put on a little bit of my, actually main shade, just on my nose a little bit, just to cover some of those maybe pores and any redness. Setting powder, throw some setting powder on. And actually I will also put that either main shade or brightening highlight on my eyelid right here. Put setting powder over it. Okay, do you see just that difference that just that gave? So if you ever want something quick, you want a little bit of coverage or a little bit of color, but nothing besides that, I would just go in with some bronzer, a lip and cheek, and then if you want any other just spot coverage anywhere else. So try it and let me know what you think. I better do the other side before I go anywhere. Before, after.